just about to get started. And pitching in this game, Reed Garrett. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Off for the Cardinals.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Fletcher pulls it in on the run.
Batting third.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now.
Burleson.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson, the 2-1. And that one fouled off. Scott leads off first with one away.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's Contreras now. Strike two.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. The throw in.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Center field, Fletcher settles underneath it. He's there, he's got it. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one ripped right center field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Let's go.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Chop to the left side. There's one, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. 1 out in the second. So digging in, Troy Johnston. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. And forget it.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Next pitch is outside. In the air, right side. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Throws to second.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1 and 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And we're back. Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first, and Semien is out. And now the DH. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Luis Robert now. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. 2 out, space is empty. To the right side, Donovan. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Brendan Donovan. Outside with a breaking ball. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there.
Now
Typically
batting,
likes to
right
shoot the
fielder,
ball the other
Alex
way.
Burleson.
But that time, a little anxious.
Right through there for a strike.
3 and 2.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
No, that's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 2 and 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Robert hauls it in to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Chopper right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. That
Ball
misses the
inside.
zone. Ball 2. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here is Reggie Crawford. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Mark Vientos digs in now. In the air, center field. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Ivan Herrera. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. And that is out of play. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Robert makes the grab, one away. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Freddie Tarnick taking over on the mound.
Now
He has a
pitching for the New
great
York
slider
Mets.
with tons of movement.
Number
And that's it for a
33.
strike. And it's 1-2.
Freddie Tarnick.
Line drive and foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Troy Johnston next up for the Cardinals. And
That's
there's
a
a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Marcus Semien. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. So now here's the Mets DH. Out towards right center field, Burleson. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Here's a 1-1. And he swings through that one.
With 2 strikes,
1 ball,
may see
2
some
strikes.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Semien stands at first with 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one
2-2.
missing inside. And here's a slow roller. Arenado jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. And now here's the big center
Now
fielder,
batting,
Luis
right
Robert.
fielder,
Runner at second, 2 down.
Luis Robert Jr.
That one missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. Mets leave 1.
No.
Ripped on the ground to second. Semien toss over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Nato comes in to take his cuts. That one to first, and that chance handled. He steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Check swing, called strike. Line to left, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. The 1-2. And that one missing low. This to third. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, two down. Brendan Donovan will hit next. Tarnick. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. And ball four, two aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there.
They take the force out, and that is that. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Dominic Fletcher. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an out.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Tying run is in to score from second.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Juan Soto. Next offering way off the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. One on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Reggie Crawford.
Third baseman.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Scott sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. 2 outs with a runner at third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-2.
That's inside. It's 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Vientos hauls it in for the out. One down.
Now batting, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one catches the zone, and that is strike two. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first, gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting,
Lars
left fielder,
Nootbaar
Lars
getting
Nootbaar.
ready to hit. And it's fouled away. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Out to short. Lindor zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Matthew Liberatore takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for St. Louis,
Now it's the second
Number
baseman,
52.
Marcus Semien.
Matthew Liberatore.
Up the middle, win. To first, leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting,
And next is the
Number
designated
26.
hitter.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's
2
mitt.
balls, 1
Action
strike.
in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Roberts getting cranked up as well. In the air, out towards right center. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Grounds one to short. Win. Sends it across to first. Inning over. So they make. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Troy Johnston. And a swing and a
1 ball,
miss.
2 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. That one just
that's a ball.
sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. High in the air, out to right. Robert on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground, out to short. Lindor on to first. And they get Arenado for the
Pinch
out.
hitting
So
for
now a
St.
pinch
Louis.
hitter,
Number
Thomas
25,
Sajazi.
Thomas Sajazi.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run.
Now pitching for
Michael
St. Louis.
Ciani into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
This change for the
Well,
Cardinals.
one-run game.
Now
This one
playing
swung
center
on and hit
field.
well. Way back there.
Number 4, Michael Ciani.
Forget it. He muscles that one out of here. And they tie it up. It's 3-3.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing.
And next for the Mets, Dominic Fletcher. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Always
ball,
exciting to
2
see a
strike.
leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery
Now
after
batting,
giving up the homer.
shortstop,
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
Hit in the air, center field. Ciani has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto. Swings and misses at the pitch off the
1 and
plate.
2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Yohel Pozo. He represents the go-ahead
Now
run.
pitching for the New York
Luis
Mets.
Garcia gets the call from the
Number
pen.
66.
That one misses in the dirt.
Luis Garcia.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Number
about.
43.
The 2-1.
Pedro Pajes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. Takes it himself for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. B.J. Murray Jr. Big spot for him here. And a swing and a miss. So coming into the game now on defense, Nolan Gorman. He'll play second.
Number 55.
Reggie Crawford up now for the
Riley
Mets.
O'Brien. This change for the Cardinals. Now playing right field. Number 27. Nathan Church.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A towering shot. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now it's going to be Marcus Semien. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. Line drive, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Brett Beatty, runner on first with 1 down for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Church puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
And stepping in for New York,
Catcher,
Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jimmy Crooks.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Now pitching for the
So
New
the
York
closer
Mets.
summoned from the bullpen,
Number
Devin
40.
Williams.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Troy Johnston.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Troy Johnston. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the
Now
plate for
batting,
him. He looks
shortstop,
locked
Mason
in. Nice
Young.
job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And stepping in, swing and a pop-up, Simeon. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get the